friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a love reading. So I want to see what Spirit wants you to know about your current situation. So we'll just jump right in. You'll know if this is your reading, if it's resonating or not. So we're going to use this deck to see if this is your reading. And then I have another deck to see your person's feelings about you right now, and then we'll get tarot. So let's see what you need to hear about your current situation. I'm seeing some energy about moving forward, walking away, retreating from a situation. So we'll see what comes out. It could be that someone needs to apologize here, and maybe you've pulled back your energy until you get that apology. We have life partner and distance. So yeah, there is distance between you and someone else, someone that you saw forever potential with. Like I said, I was seeing cards about, I was seeing like 8 of Cups energy. So walking away, retreating. Like I said, it could be that this person owes you some kind of apology. And we have physically distant, emotional distance or physical distance. So let's see what you need to hear about this. Spirit, what does the viewer need to hear about this situation? So we have water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you could also be feeling very emotional with the water card coming out, or you could be a water sign or connected to someone who has water placements. What does the viewer need to hear about this situation? Look, see, exactly. That's what I was seeing when I was shuffling. I was seeing that forgiveness card, and I was seeing this leaving card. So it feels to me like you've been guided to detach from a situation here, possibly from a water sign, or possibly from an emotional, like this could have been something that triggered your emotions. And it feels like you've been directed to kind of release it and move forward until possibly you get that apology. I feel like whoever you're connected to could owe you an apology here with that card. And I feel like you're being directed by your angels to kind of release it or detach. What else can you tell me, Spirit? We have mirroring. So it feels like you and this person, there was some mirroring happening, or you were triggering each other's wounds. On the bottom, I am seeing a card about toxicity. So it feels like you were not on the same frequency as someone, and there was some toxicity here. It says negative energy manipulation. And we have marriage. So again, it does feel like this is someone you saw yourself committing to forever potential. You could have been married to this person. And it feels, you know, like something became toxic, and I feel like this person owes you an apology, and I feel like you're being guided by your angels, by your intuition, to kind of detach and let go and retreat until something's made right here, is what I'm hearing. So we're just going to get a few more, and then we're going to see how this person is feeling about you. It does look like you are mirroring with this person right now, so it looks like you're both kind of retreating. So what else do we need to know? So we have intimacy. So clearly there was emotional passion, lust, physical passion. We have fire, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. So clearly there was passion between you with these two cards coming out together. We have secrets, holding back. So it does feel like you're being, I don't think that it's that you're keeping secrets from this person, but I feel with it coming underneath guidance, it says holding back, and I'm getting like High Priestess energy. So I feel like right now you're being guided to hold back from this situation right now. We have friendship, and we have childhood wounding, and that's coming in underneath mirroring. I almost said marrying. So it does feel like you and this person were triggering each other's childhood wounds within this connection. And right now it feels like you are being called to hold back from this connection and to focus on your inner child wounding and to spend time with friends, to raise your vibration again, especially if you were in a situation where there is toxicity. That can really lower your vibration with that negative energy. And we'll just get one more. One more. So we do have soulmate on the bottom and boundaries, so that makes sense here. We have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we do have proposal. So there could have been a proposal between you and this person, like this person could have proposed in the past, or maybe that's where you saw it going. It's interesting that that card is coming out because that does speak of someone putting an offer on the table. So it'll be interesting to see what tarot says about what's coming. We have soulmate, so it does feel like this is a strong soul connection. And again, I feel like it was one that was meant to trigger some of these childhood wounds and to help you learn how to stand up for yourself and to put up boundaries. If there was that toxicity, that toxic energy, you could have had to speak up for yourself and put up boundaries with this person. I'm just going to get two more cards, actually. Complicated situation. So, you know, this says confusion, not seeing clearly, rose-colored glasses. So because you saw forever potential with this person and because you saw, you know, yourself marrying this person, or maybe you were married to this person, you could have had rose-colored glasses on, and maybe it took you a while to stand up for yourself and put up these boundaries. All right, well, we're just going to get two more cards. Interesting. We have dating and distance. So it doesn't feel... It feels like this is someone that you were dating at one point, or you saw, like I said, future potential with. But now there's boundaries and distance between you because of toxicity. So let's see how this person is feeling about you. Spying. So they could be spying on you. And this person could want to come in and date you and put an offer on the table, but perhaps there's boundaries in place right now where they feel like they can't cross those boundaries. This person also could have, I feel like you're being guided to hold back from them, but they could have also been holding back from you. They could have kept secrets from you. So let's see how this person is feeling about you right now. How is this person the viewer is connected to feeling about the viewer? We have withdrawn, so they definitely feel like you've withdrawn your energy. Possibly after some sort of confession or something came to light. All right, so let me just straighten this. So how is this person currently feeling about you? How is this person currently feeling about you? They feel like you're withdrawn for sure. How is this person currently feeling about you? So we have past life here. So this person feels like you have a past life connection. Also repeated patterns. So it feels like boundaries. Yeah. So it feels like there was some sort of pattern repeating within this connection. And I feel like this person could also be realizing that this is a pattern that hasn't just happened with you. It's happened with other people. Past life. Deja vu. So they've experienced this pattern with other people is what I'm hearing. And then we have boundaries. So they definitely feel like there's boundaries in place. Like I said, it could have been a very complicated situation where you had hope for this person or you saw their potential, so you could have held on, even though it was low energy, low vibes, even though it was toxic. You could have seen the potential in this person and kind of been holding on to that. But I feel like there came a time or a moment where enough was enough and you had to put up boundaries. We have family for how this person is feeling about you. So it does feel like this person felt the potential of having a family with you, or maybe you do have a family. We have beauty, which is the Empress. So this person feels, you know, Empress energy towards you. Nobody compares to you, especially with family and beauty here together. That's very much giving Empress vibes. Charming, graceful, kind-hearted. All right, let's keep going. One more for that top row. We have clarity. So this person is getting clarity right now. They are looking at this situation very clearly, and perhaps it took you putting up that boundary for them to get that clarity. I also feel like this person feels like your rose-colored glasses are off. You see them quite clearly now, and you're standing in your power. You've withdrawn your energy. You've walked away. We have walked away on the bottom, so you've definitely detached, walked away from this. Let's get a few more. We have loyalty. So this person, you know, maybe they thought you'd always be there. They feel like you're someone very trusting, reliable. You always believed them. But again, I feel like they crossed some sort of line with 2 cards about boundaries coming out and that toxicity. You could be dating other people as well, or you could be getting back out there, but let's keep going. How is this person feeling about the viewer? We have apology. So we have 2 cards about apology. And look, it feels like this person wants to apologize for whatever line they crossed. But I'm hearing that this person could be afraid to come over that boundary that you set. Realizations. So they are having a lot of realizations about you. Epiphany, understandings, awakening. And this person also knows that you're seeing them clearly. Your rose-colored glasses are off, is what I'm hearing. We have exhaustion, depletion, drained, long journey, and we have broken. So this person is feeling quite exhausted right now, quite broken, heartbroken about this situation, whatever happened. And they could have put you through a lot. This exhaustion card coming in underneath beauty. The energy that I was getting with the toxicity and you having, like, it was complicated because you loved this person and you saw forever potential with them. You could have burned yourself out within this connection emotionally with this card. And I feel like this person is having a realization about that and they know that you deserve better. We're just going to get a few more. How is this person feeling about the viewer? How is this person feeling about the viewer? So we do have wanting to try again, wanting to take a new direction here, wanting to start over with you. And then we have distracted. Delays. So this could have been someone who said they wanted to try doing things differently, or they were going to change. They could have promised that they were going to change, but they continued not to change. So you had to put up boundaries and walk away here. How is this person feeling about you? I'm also hearing like your attention is elsewhere right now. Your attention, they know that your attention is no longer on them. We have longing, craving, aching, wanting. Now my ears are ringing. And we have foundation. So this person seems to want to build something more solid with you. A more solid foundation. And I do feel like your person feels like you're very withdrawn from them right now and that you're working on your own stability and foundation rather than, you know, putting your attention on them right now. So I want to get tarot now to see. On the bottom we have the moon. So uncertainty. Queen of Wands, you standing in your power. So let's see. I'm kind of curious. I just kind of want to see a little bit about this connection. 3 of Swords in reverse. This person wanting to make amends, wanting to apologize. Temperance. So there could have been an energetic imbalance in this connection. The Hierophant, soul contract, marriage, commitment. All right. So we have the Two of Stars and the Emperor. So it feels like you were dealing with someone who wasn't giving you stability or commitment or foundation. With the Two of Pentacles, it feels like it was very inconsistent. This person failed to balance this connection, because I saw Temperance and then I saw the Two of Pentacles is here. So that does give a very inconsistent energy. Someone who was prioritizing other things over love. And the Two of Pentacles, I recently heard a really interesting interpretation of the Two of Pentacles, which was emotional dissonance. And I don't know if I'm saying that right. And that led me down a rabbit hole of what that means. And I feel like you, when it came to this connection with that complicated situation, the fact that you saw forever potential, I do feel like there could have been a bit of emotional dissonance where you were having a hard time between your head and your heart, because your head could have been telling you, I see commitment with this person. I feel a soulmate connection with them. I see their highest potential. But your intuition could have, like your emotional being could have been telling you something's off, something's wrong. So you could have went back and forth between your head and your heart with this connection. Interesting. So I just want to look at, I just want to get a few cards to see what was happening here. So I'm just going to look at past really quickly. So Spirit, can you give me a card about past energy between these two people? Past energy. Past energy. We have the Chariot. So with the Chariot in past energy, I do feel like you felt like you could come into alignment with this person, but I feel like you weren't in alignment with the Chariot. And we have the Seven of Wands on the bottom. So you could have wanted to move forward with this person and balance this connection. They could have been quite defensive, or there could have been external factors influencing this connection. We also have two sevens here. Truth seeker, spirituality, 7, truth seeker, analytical, intuitive, spiritual. So you and this person could have been on different paths, I'm hearing, with the Chariot, or there wasn't enough forward movement. I'm just going to get a few more for past energy. Past energy, please. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So it feels to me like this connection became stuck with the Wheel of Fortune. Like adjustments needed to be made, changes needed to be made. But maybe those changes weren't being made with that delay card. And I feel like this wheel became stuck. We also have the Six of Wands in reverse. So I feel like someone here felt very neglected and unloved with the Six of Wands in reverse. And we have the Emperor. So it feels, I'm going to be honest about what I'm seeing here. I feel like you could resonate with seeing this person as your divine masculine with the Emperor. But past energy, what I'm seeing here is that you and this person weren't in alignment. Changes needed to be made. The wheel became stuck. Someone here felt very unseen, unloved, neglected. And with that childhood wounding card and the mirroring, this could stem back to childhood. So you could have a wound around not having your needs met as a child, feeling very unseen and neglected by your parents. And it could have been that this connection triggered that wound within you. Now, with the Emperor, I do feel like you needed to stand in your power in the past here within this connection and put up a boundary. You needed to stand in your strength. You could have also been lacking divine masculine energy within yourself. So I'm hearing, I resonate with this energy. So I want to tell you that I'm not like putting you down about this energy. I really resonate with that energy, that Six of Wands in reverse. But I'm hearing no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. So you could have really given your power away to this person. And what I mean by that is you could have allowed this person's behavior towards you affect the way you felt about yourself. And I feel like maybe you were lacking some of that masculine energy. So when I talk about masculine energy, that's knowing your worth, that's knowing that you're enough, that's standing in your power, that's having that stability. And I feel like, maybe you were lacking that, and maybe this person triggered that within you, because I feel like this is you. I could be wrong, but I do feel like someone here felt very neglected and unloved. And I feel like you had to stand in your power with the Emperor. So we do have Queen of Cups on the bottom. So again, you could have been lacking that self-love, and intuitively you could have felt a connection with this person and felt like, if I just stick it out, I can make it work. But I feel like eventually you had to put that energy, your focus back onto yourself. If you look at this cup is covered. This Queen of Cups has their cup covered. So I feel like you needed to protect your energy. So I just want to see current energy between the two of you. Current energy between the two of you. So we have the Nine of Swords here, Nine of Swords. So sleepless nights, anxiety, overthinking. This is connecting energy. So this would be something you're both experiencing. Let me put it right here. We've just got a stack of cards. I don't know if you can see, Heather. And we have the Ace of Crystals. So we do have clarity happening in both of your energies right now. But there's also a lot of overthinking, anxiety, sleepless nights, worry, which is bringing clarity. So there's actually a breakthrough moment happening right here. And 9 and 1 swords do equal the 10 of swords. So I do feel like there's some sort of ending here. So my plant just moved, almost to confirm that. Let's see. My plant does move. It's a prayer plant. Let's see. I just want to look at your current energy. Show me the viewer. Oh, no. We have the Three of Crystals. That's the Three of Swords. So it's funny, when I was shuffling it, it was in the reverse, and then it flipped out in the upright for you. So separation, pain, heartbreak, rejection. Nine of Stars. I like that. That's good. That's good. So it is showing that you're needing to empower yourself right now, but you are feeling sadness and separation and heartbreak. I like that the Nine of Pentacles is on the bottom, because that's what you should be focusing on right now. Empowering yourself, self-improvement, self-love, Ace of Cups, self-love, okay? Working on your own stability. Page of Pentacles is here as well. So working on your own stability, grounding yourself. So it feels like if you're in this energy right now, I'm sending you love. It feels like this is what you're moving towards, Nine of Pentacles. So standing in your power, knowing that everything you need comes from within you, focusing on your self-love, Ace of Cups, having an emotional awakening. Three of Swords, heartbreak, separation, sadness, grief, sorrow, upset, loss, trauma, tears, tension and heartbreak, perhaps as a result of a relationship ending or a communication failure, a bitter argument. You may be carrying grief, emotional pain, feelings of rejection. So I'm just going to read you the advice on this. You are reminded that no matter how much pain you may be feeling, you have control over the meaning you give an experience. You should be careful not to push your loved ones away. And that's not about this person, that's about the other people in your life. So even if you're in pain, Spirit's saying be careful not to push those who you love away, like your friends, your children, your whoever it is. There is still love available to you. And also don't push yourself away is what I'm hearing. And focus on your own stability right now. Focus on empowering yourself. Focus on your independence. Focus on things that bring you fulfillment and raise your vibration. Let's see your person's energy. Show me their person's energy. Well, that's good. That's good. They have the Magician and the Sun. So right now they are gaining clarity. They're seeing the light. They're healing. And the Magician, I feel like they're seeing themselves clearly with the feelings card I got. I do feel like this person is having an epiphany about you and about their own behaviors, perhaps about some of their toxic manipulative behaviors with the Magician. And I feel, you know, I hear some readers also talk about the Sun, the ego. So I've heard some readers, you know, talk about some of the shadow aspects of the Sun, talking about like narcissistic tendencies. I'm not saying your person was a narcissist. That's an overused term. That's an overused label. But with the Magician there, the Magician can also talk about someone who appears manipulative. So I feel like right now this person is gaining a lot of clarity about their own behaviors with the Magician. And it does feel like they're trying to work on themselves here and heal some of these things. So let's see how they're feeling about you. Let me see how that's looking. All right. How is this person feeling about you right now? How is this person feeling about you? We have the Star in reverse. So this person is feeling a lack of hope about this right now. Lack of positivity when it comes to you, or that you've lost hope in them is what I'm hearing. I'm going to get a few more. You know what? The Star card in the upright can also talk about a facade. It can talk about an act we show the rest of the world. And I feel like this person knows that you see through them in a sense, that you no longer believe in that facade that they're putting up, if that makes sense. The Star in reverse for how they're feeling about you. Hopelessness, despair, negativity, lack of faith, feeling like they can't overcome these challenges, self-criticism, lack of confidence, lack of motivation. So your person very much is in this fear right now. Let's see how else they're feeling about you. So for signs so far, I'm seeing Leo, Gemini, Virgo, Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Oh gosh, what's the other one? Cancer, Pisces? No. Gosh darn it. I'm trying to remember the fixed signs. Hang on. Fixed signs. Do I have fixed signs? Somebody's telling me, I can't hear you. If you're telling me what they are, I can't hear you. Tell me louder. Why can't I find fixed signs? Gosh darn it. Taurus. Ugh, I can't think of them right now. I apologize. Someday I'll remember them. Why doesn't it say it on here? I know someone out there is telling me right now, but I can't hear you. I can feel that you're trying to tell me. Oh. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. There we go. I found it. All right, so how is this person feeling about you right now? I just heard this person is feeling a lack of hope that they can give you what you deserve. We have the Five of Cups, so remorse, loss, sadness, grief, crying over these spilled cups when it comes to you. So it's interesting because I can definitely see with your energy and their energy, there is in fact mirroring happening right here. Heavy, heavy stuff. Let's get another one for how this person is feeling about you. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So that is showing clarity. They are gaining clarity about this. Seven of Cups in reverse. This person could have made you feel like an option with the Seven of Cups. It's hopeless energy. Again, the Seven of Cups in reverse does show that they're gaining clarity about this situation. And we have Judgment on the bottom. So they are doing a lot of self-reflection right now, a lot of self-evaluation. I want to clarify that Five of Cups. What is this person feeling remorseful about? What is this person feeling remorseful about? We have the Hermit. So I do feel like this person is feeling remorseful over things that they're currently learning about themselves, if that makes sense. This person could also have remorse for being very withdrawn. With the Hermit, they could have been very withdrawn, very quiet with you, but I feel like this person is gaining clarity right now with the Magician and the Sun, Seven of Cups in reverse. I feel like they're, seeing themselves quite clearly. And what they're feeling remorseful over are the things that they're now reflecting about themselves, if that makes sense. Let's look at this person's current intentions towards you. We have the Hierophant, commitment. So this person's intentions are to not let you go. Four of Pentacles on the bottom. This person's intentions are to not let you go here. And with the Hierophant, that does show their intentions are commitment, higher level of commitment. I also feel like this person's intentions could be to hold back until they've gone through some sort of spiritual growth or evolution, or they've, become more stable. I want to see what you should focus on right now. What can you focus on right now? What can you focus on right now? We have the Page of Cups. So focus on your dreams, focus on your own fulfillment, focus on your wishes. Page of Cups. Focus on your inner child. Focus on your inner child. Page of Cups. That's very much about inner child work. Yeah, focus on your dreams. Focus on your innocence. Focus on your inner child. Focus on your creative expression, your intuition. Delve into your creativity and self-expression without allowing the inner critic to overshadow the process. Finding a creative outlet, focusing on your dreams about your career path, and focus on this emotional rebirth you're going through. Page of Cups, that's what the Page of Cups is telling you to focus on. I just want to get another one for you. What can the viewer focus on right now? We have the Tower. So the Tower in reverse. So the Tower in reverse, focus on internal changes. Focus on your inner world right now. Focus on releasing things that no longer serve you, especially like toxic relationships, kind of like we're seeing here. Again, focus on making internal changes, focus on your internal world, your inner child, releasing that which no longer serves you, whatever you've been delaying. The Tower in Reverse can talk about delaying the inevitable, and I feel like this had to happen. So focus on, don't focus on, I should have done this, I should have done that, what if I had just done this, maybe if I had tried this. Release all that. This was inevitable. This tower was going to fall, and just focus on yourself and your own foundation right now. And we also have justice on the bottom. So know that if you've been wronged, justice, you'll get your justice. So take this chance to change and stop judging yourself. And that's what I was saying. Like, don't judge yourself for wearing those rose-colored glasses. Don't be so hard on yourself for, if I had only done this, if I had only tried this. Just let that tower fall and focus on your internal world right now. And focus on finding balance in your life. So what can this person work on? What can this person work on? High Priestess. So they need to focus on, trusting their intuition. They need to focus on their inner world right now. The High Priestess can also talk about like lifelong programming. So this person needs to work on like lifelong, the way they've been programmed, deeply ingrained behaviors from childhood, I'm hearing. Also, they need to work on seeing themselves clearly. I'm going to get one more for them. What can this person focus on right now? What can this person focus on right now? They need to focus on an emotional awakening. They need to focus on self-love as well. All right, so let's see potential future actions from this person. So what action will this person take towards my viewer in the future? We have Death. So that does look like, this always reminds me of the Eight of Wands with all the shooting stars, but it does look like this person, actions towards you. It does feel like they want a rebirth after a transformation. They want a new beginning. Let's get another one. What action will this person take towards my viewer in the future? We have Strength. So having the confidence to have this rebirth with you. King of Stars, that is King of Pentacles. So it does look like this person wants to, in the future for actions, it does look like they want to come in with stability, with to protect and provide, wanting to cultivate a strong relationship with you, wanting a rebirth. I just feel like, especially with that King of Pentacles, I feel like it's going to take this person some time, and I feel like it's going to take you time to heal as well. Let's get one more for actions. Yeah, we have the King of Cups, so it definitely feels like this person is wanting to come in, putting in the effort. So this is actually stability and love that they're coming towards you with, to cultivate a strong relationship, to have a new beginning. And we have the Ten of Crystals in reverse, which is about wanting to put a connection back together after learning important lessons in healing. And that's what I feel like both of you need to do. You both need to heal right now. And then on the bottom, we have the Fool. So it does feel like somewhere down the line, this person, after they heal and you've gone through healing, they do take a leap of faith towards you here. Let's look at future potential of this connection. If there is healing and reflection, let's look at future potential of this connection. We have Ace of Wands. So I do feel like there's going to be action here in the future. That also talks about like a passionate new beginning with the Ace of Wands. Potential future of this connection. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So the Eight of Cups in reverse does talk about someone coming back, someone returning home, someone who, you know, I don't know if this person walked away from you or you walked away from them, but the Eight of Cups does show someone returning home after learning important lessons. The boomerang is what I'm hearing. Let's get one more. We have the Fool. And Temperance on the bottom. That's nice. So it does show that there's a new beginning here. Potential, this is, you know, your potential outcome. There's the potential for a new beginning here. There's a potential after lessons are learned for a new passionate beginning here and for balance. But Temperance does show that you'll need to be patient for this. Eight of Wands, so forward movement, communication. All right. So let's get some channeled messages from this person. Channeled messages from this person. I want you to be a part of my future. Commitment. So what does this person want to say to you? What does this person want to say to you? Irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. We have inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. We have missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. Oh my, unfinished business. Clearly, this person thinks about you. What does this person want to say to you? Oh my gosh. Look, neglected. Remember I said someone felt unloved and neglected here. Neglected, I failed to give you what you need. We have secrets. I haven't told you everything. So clearly this person did hold back from you or kept secrets from you. Also, I feel like this person, there's things about them that you maybe don't know, maybe about their childhood. Reflection, being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. I do believe that. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I don't know if your person's not trustworthy. I have no idea why I said it. Well, I do believe that. I don't know. Maybe you couldn't believe this person. I just don't know. Regret. I wish this had never happened. And reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. So I want to get you some surrender cards because this feels heavy. So let's just see what you need to surrender or what this person needs to surrender. What needs to be surrendered within this situation? Your person could have had a fear of intimacy. So surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and allow or trust the universal flow. We have surrender your fear of intimacy. So your person could have had a fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. We have surrender your need to always be right. That your person maybe always wanted to be right. I don't know. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. Surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. And surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. And on the bottom, we have surrender to joy. And I think that's very important for you. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. You know what? Let's just get another one. Let's get another one. What do you need to surrender? Surrender your desire to control people. Being overly controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. And surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let stress go as you come back to your center. So, my friends, that was a heavy one. I'm sending you love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.